Here's a quick video for people who have a hybrid 1.3 liter motor. I have the 2008 Honda Civic hybrid 1.3 and I'm doing a thermostat swap. There's not much information or documentation or videos about it, so I'm going to show you how to do that, what you need to do real quick. It's actually quite easy. It's located right back here. There's a housing. So what you'll have to do is you have to take the air cleaner off. There's a lot of videos that do that, but real quick, you just have to take, let's see, this hose off, these two clamps here. Then there's a bolt here, and then this part rests on a kind of like an open fastener. And so when you pull it out, all you have to do is lift it up and pull it out. There's not actually a bolt back here, but it's like a little, I forget what the wording is for it. It's like something like that, and then it seats on it. So that's all you have to do. Is what I do is I lift it like this and then pop it up and it comes out, no problem. So you got this to deal with, this, which relieves this one right here. You got this one right here. These two screws, pop this off and you can pull that back. Then you have this hose right back here, part of the air cleaner as well. You don't have to worry about this one. You just have to take care of that right there. So that, these two hoses, these two bolts, and this, and that'll get rid of, allow you to move the air cleaner out of the way. I just took the air filter housing out. I took this off the air housing, but this is where the thermostat is. It's interesting. Right here is the top hose, and this right here is the bottom hose. That's where it's at. It's on the side of the motor. Now this looks like this piece right here looks like it's a housing, and I'm gonna try to get that out and see what it looks like. Doesn't look like anything else is attached to it, so it might be pretty easy after I take this out. So we'll see, and I'll check back. This is what I did. Okay, you have to get to this bolt here. Okay, there's a bolt here, and there's a bolt right there. You can see it right there. So you have to take this off to move it. So that's where I'm at. So I gotta take this off and this hose in the back off right here, and I should be able to get this housing out. Okay, this is where I'm at. I couldn't get that hose off, the one right here, or this one over here. This was a really big pain in the butt to get to. I couldn't get those off, so I just pulled it forward enough for me to work on it. There's the thermostat right there, and if you notice that your thermostat, it goes in like this. This is how I pulled it out, and these little tabs in the back is where it seats in, and this is the old thermostat. That's the new one. Here, actually, I'll show you real fast. So if you don't have it seated correctly, see there's a little notch at the top there. That's where that gasket fits. Now if you look here, it's going to be metal on the other side of this housing here, because that's right there to here. If you look, they don't really, there's no gasket. I checked the auto parts store, they don't have a gasket for this. And I looked really close. Looks like this has been done, replaced before, because see that gasket material? They had it scraped off, and then there's this material here, this rubber type of material, and so I think they just made a gasket. So that's what I had to do. So what I did is I went back to the auto parts store. I got this Set for temperature resistance 500, so it should do the job. So I'm going to set this and let you know where I'm at afterwards. Oh, another quick note, the gasket for the thermostat right here, it doesn't need a gasket on this housing. It seems like it's only on this side that all that silicone was on there, because there's no, this would be just metal to metal, so there has to be some sort of gasket here, and I can tell from that material there. So I'm just going to do it on this side because there's no evidence for one to be here. So, and it looks like that probably does the job there, that gasket on that thermostat. Another note, that an extension really helps to put these screws in. I'm just barely hand tightening it so that giving time for the gasket to cure. I'm not supposed to really tighten it down until 1 hour from now. Also, I don't know if I went over this, but there's 4 bolts that hold this housing on. One there, one if you can see right there where you can get underneath from here, and then that one right there, and there's one in the back side right there. You can see it right there. Alright, so if you want to get into an angle, that's what I do. I just come in right at this angle here, and you can see, get right to that bolt right there. Just like that. Last update, I got everything put back together. Still experiencing a little bit of minor overheating, so what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to burp the air system, which means you have to get all the air out of the air system line. I've been running it for about 25-30 minutes. The thermostat opened up, and as you can tell, it's all that air coming out. You can get one of these. It's called spill-free funnel. I would suggest you get one of these, about $25. It comes with all these parts here, you know, for different various radiator caps. And with this car, what I did is I parked it on an incline. So, as you can tell, it's on an incline to help alleviate the air to come in or to come out easier. So, and that's it. After after all the air is out, I shouldn't have no problem.